Hi guys, check me out. I'm right down here in the lower left corner. And welcome to the Hunter Report. Today we're going to talk about the only social networks that matter and the top 5 mistakes that people make in social networking. You fix these problems and you are going to be good to go. Let's talk about problem number 1. Okay, so first of all, video is obviously the way to go. If you're camera shy, then you're gonna have to work harder with audio and forget about text. If you're writing a blog, you gotta be super lucky or rich or something. So let's just assume that you're doing video. And even more than photographs, video is the most powerful and efficient way to get your message. So that's mistake number 1, is that you're not doing video. Now, mistake number 2. There are only about 3 to 5 social networks that really matter. Let me just show you all of them. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, maybe even Musical.ly. I don't really think Twitter is that important. I don't think anything else is really that important. Your top 3, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Okay, so you have your awesome video content and you upload it to YouTube. Okay, so then you get this video here, and let's pause it, and you take your little link up here, right, and you go to Facebook, and you go, hey guys, paste it in Facebook, and you hit publish. That is a big no-no. Do not do that. Here's what I mean. Do not cross-post content from one social network to another. Let me step back a little bit. YouTube and Facebook are like opposing forces. They are 2 independent corporations, and they are in direct competition with each other. This is capitalism. This is the free market. Now, they will never admit to it. Their public relations departments will never admit to it. I actually am an investor, or have been, in both companies. So, I feel like I can speak for both of them. But I'm really speaking to you, which is trying to keep you out of these top 5 pitfalls. Don't cross-post a YouTube video to Facebook. Again, Facebook will never admit it, but if you do a YouTube post to Facebook just like this right here, see my mouse, Facebook will do whatever it takes to make sure that that YouTube video does not get the attention that it deserves. So what you really need to do is, instead of cross-post this video, you need to close that out, and you actually need to go ahead and add a photo and video right here and upload it directly to Facebook, okay? And it's that step right there. Once it's directly uploaded to the Facebook system, you will get those extra benefits. And I can tell you, it's about 10 times more people are gonna see the video if you upload it directly to Facebook. That's why I made a video about this. I can't stress how important it is. Anytime any one of my buddies posts a YouTube video like this link here to Facebook, I get in their face and I say point blank, you need to upload that directly to Facebook. And they'll give me all these excuses like, oh yeah, I'll think about that, blah, blah, blah. If I care about you, I'm going to take the time to bring this emphasis to show you that I care, that you're doing the right thing. So that is such a big mistake. Okay, so that's YouTube to Facebook. Don't do it. Post each video individually. And then the other question is Instagram. What do you do? So here is my Instagram channel. Now, Instagram happens to be owned by Facebook. There you go. So it's a slightly different case, because I'd like to think that Facebook and Instagram sort of play nice with each other. So let me show you what I do here at Facebook. So I'm going to upload this video natively, okay, to Instagram. I also do have it. If we go back to the Hunter Report on YouTube, you'll see I have the video on YouTube, and I also have it natively posted right here on Facebook. But I do take the time to upload it natively to Instagram, and you can figure out how to do that on your own. It involves getting the file onto your iPhone and then uploading it to Instagram that way. But the point that I'm trying to make here, you only get 60 seconds of video on Instagram. So what I do, if you see here, link in profile to full video. Instagram doesn't allow you to click any links. Okay, so the way around that is that anytime I make a video, if we go up to my profile, you see here, Instagram allows you one link, which is in the profile. So anyone who's interested in seeing the full video, And I make sure to do that on Facebook because I'd like to think Facebook and Instagram play nice to each other. You can go ahead and click here and then get the full video on Facebook. All right, so that's a huge, huge tip. You're hitting that YouTube, you're hitting that Facebook, you're hitting that YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And to me, that's the holy trinity at this point in time, June 2016. Things are always changing, so you always have to be on top of the game. Otherwise, you're going to lose the game. So, I'm only talking to those people who are interested in really being in top and helping themselves. Not really going to talk about Snapchat and Musical.ly. The thing I have to say about that is you lay the groundwork now because those are going to be, in the top 5 in the future, next 6, 12, 18 months. So, you always have to be prepared for the next wave. All right, the next hugest issue in all of your social media, the thing that's going to have you failing is consistency. Okay, and I suffer from this. Check this out. I have a video on May 24th, and then I didn't post another video until June 17th. What the freak is going on, people? What's going on? Well, aside from my social media entrepreneurship, and I do make money on social media, I'm also a professional freelance photographer, videographer, and business consultant. I take other jobs and they take me away from my social media, so it's a balancing act. Now, you people might be freelancers or you people might be full-time employees, but there's a saying which is, all good businesses start in a garage. And that's what we're really doing. You're looking for financial freedom. You're looking for financial independence. I personally have the personality type where I can't breathe when I have a boss. And people like Gary Vaynerchuk are always going on about that. And I think I'm sort of like a junior mini Gary V. But the fact is I'm not financially independent just quite yet. I actually was in the past. About 6 years ago, I developed apps. And that really got me there, but I learned lessons too. And the number one lesson is consistency. The moment you fall off of the wagon, you fall off of the saddle, you have to get back on. So you have to understand what your goal is. Let me tell you what my goal is. It's to have a very strong social media presence where I get access to all the cool goodies, all the cool technology gadgets, but also all the cool people. So we can really geek out in a safe, comfortable environment, have a great time, make some awesome comedy, some awesome music video kind of content, and have it all integrated under the umbrella of the Hunter Report so that I don't really have to take all of these freelance jobs which do take time away from my channel. So again, to reiterate, consistency. It's better to do one video a day, even be 60 seconds, as long as it provides value, okay? And that value doesn't have to be the kind of technical, business or technology how-tos that I do. It's whatever it is that you do. If you're funny, do that. If you're a prankster, do that. If you're a makeup person, do that. You get the picture, so on and so forth. So that is so key, consistency. It is better to be fast and sloppy than slow and perfect. Let me reiterate that again, it's so important. Fast and sloppy, doing 60-second videos at least once a day, rather than, a 10-minute video, I think, once a week. And it's the consistency and the value in combination with each other that really are gonna set you apart. The moment that you drop off the horse like I did, look at this, May 24th, June 17th, is the moment that you lose. Failing to diversify. And let me explain this. So you can see I've done a lot of videos. I've done 211 videos on YouTube. Some people on YouTube have blown up way bigger than me. Now, I know why it is. I'm not gonna, smash eggs on my face or, do all kinds of crazy stuff all the time. However, if I did apply the last step, which is consistency, to the craziness plus good production value, I'm sure I would get faster. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with doing things the way that I'm doing. I do, some crazy stuff once in a while. It's just not all the time. I happen to be in my mid-30s. Maybe that's part of the equation. And that's fine because I'm doing me and I'm real happy about it. But the point is diversification. What do I mean by this? diversification and the lack thereof. I've done 211 videos, as you can see. You need a cross post, right, among all three social networks, and that's part of the diversification. But the other thing is you need to collaborate with other people. So I haven't done a collaboration if we look down on my video, and I actually have one coming up later today. But here's a sort of collabo back on March 3rd with my good buddy Mo. And then you see I went out to Times Square and I did some stuff for Samson. I actually happen to be talking on a Samson microphone right now. I don't want to show you my underwear. That's why I didn't tilt the camera all the way. But here, I'll show it to you this way. Boom, Samson. Love it. Love those people. But collaboration really gets you into that realm of diversification. You see, there's a saying which is, no man is an island. And as an only child, I get into this real bad habit of doing videos all by myself, which is good as long as I'm consistent and I provide value. I do something different, my production value is high, but it doesn't have to be that hard, okay? You can work a little bit smarter. So let me give you an example. When I did a video with Mo, okay, right here, my buddy Mo has, a good 10 to 20,000 followers on social media. So just by doing that video with him and promoting his business, which he was more than happy to do, I got access to his pool of social media connections. So it's by reaching out to other people that allows you to diversify. And I'm really going back hard on my channel now. I'm making up for this May to June huge gap, and I was a little bit, active on Instagram actually in that time, and I was doing a little micro content, which is good. But now, I cleared my plate of some big contracts that I was doing, and now I'm back in full force, and I'm going to be, more consistency, more collaboration, better diversification, and just more and more better, always onward and upward and rising. I feel like I'm getting long-winded now, and maybe I didn't get all 5 points across. I guess to just reiterate, your number one problem is you're not doing video. Your number two problem is you're not concentrating on the right social networks: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Top three tier at this point. And then the second tier would be maybe Snapchat, Musical.ly, maybe a little bit of Twitter. It's even at a lower tier. And WhatsApp and other things depending on what geography you're in. But that's point number 2. Point number 3, I don't even remember what point number 3 was, but I know it was profound. And if you've been watching the video this long, then, thank you so much for sticking with me. Point number 4 was diversification and collaboration. And I guess point number 3 was consistency, never dropping off the horse. So that's about it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please give me thumbs up. And I will see you soon.